Alright, so we're about to play some games. Me and kata124, aka Kenny. Oh, and I said Corp. You said Corp first, huh? And I went
It's
ahead
all
and said
good. I'll run.
Alright. So we're doing the core through San, and we are going to be just having a casual game, sitting here talking, letting him tell me if I make a mistake. I need some help. I need as much help as possible, Kenny. So
I don't know. I'm gonna need help too. So when I was playing Kentucky the most, there wasn't all the windows to like pass priority. So you're gonna have to help me a little bit with that too. I think I know it now, but it's still kind of like tricky.
all right, give me 1 second here to get my screen figured out here. There we go. I'm trying to make it bigger for everybody. All right, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and mulligan it. No, I'm keeping it.
I'll keep it too. We'll see. Good luck.
Yep, you too. This is the one of the few times I've actually talked with somebody while playing a game. And the couple of times I did, I was in the middle of like an actual, it was a low level tournament or whatever. But they were pretty much like, they were pretty much like, yeah, you ready to play the game now? Because I was over here chatting, man. I enjoy, just learning about other people who love Netrunner. And sharing stories, talking a little trash from time to time. All right, let me see one more time. Let me see if I can make it. Okay, I'm almost ready to roll. I always have this problem of where I'm trying to get everything set up and get my brain in order, and it takes me a few, and then I get to rolling here. So.
Oh, I feel that. Yeah, I Twitch stream like Picross puzzles sometimes, and it's always a pain in the butt to get it started.
Let's see. Let's go. You're running Anarch, huh? Some noise action. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the right decision here by icing up R&D.
Okie dokie. So I don't know how much you played with Wildside, but it was a big deal back then. So you could Wildside, and then you could adjusted chronotype, and you would just get 2 cards every turn for no reason.
I knew about Wildside, and whenever I was a newer player, I was like, what? I gotta be forced to draw 2 cards every turn because I didn't understand card pool. I still struggle to take the clicks to draw cards, but it's definitely, when I saw that combo, it was probably a few weeks ago, I saw it for the first time, and I was like, wow, that's nice. What is that? That's only well, no, that's a good bit of influence for Wildside. I don't know if you've seen the reboot stuff they got going on right now. Have you seen any of that?
Yeah, the Big Boys reboot series for the core set.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to think about it yet. I haven't seen some of the changes. But more power to anyone who's, keeping the game alive and doing different things. I'll have to see what the designs are like.
I'll tell you this, they've definitely made minor tweaks to like cost of cards and maybe just add a little bit more strength to an effect, but they still have that same flavor in it. Honestly, there are some definitely, like you said, some pros, some cons to
Mm.
it when you're dealing with. Um, I'm letting you do your turn here and not talking to you while you're trying to play.
No, you're good. You're good.
They definitely the pros are certainly that it seems like some of these cards that would never come out of your binder are now relevant, and some of the ones that were so
Yeah.
overpowered are now just really good cards, but they're not like need to be in every deck, and that's a plus. But then for a player like me who's trying to learn the cards because there's tons of them I need to learn. I don't want to be trying to get confused about it. So,
Mhm.
and I'm sure yeah, so I'm sure there's some other challenges, but for the most part, it's one of those things where I am playing in it and I'm interested. It's still helping me learn the cards because I can't remember everything about a card the first time I see it anyway, but I can start to learn the gist, and the gist really hadn't changed with the minor tweaks they've made. So
Yeah.
let's see here. I'm trying to talk and play at the same time. I have a real problem of doing two things at once. I'm not great at it, honestly. All right. Hmm. We're just filling each other out right now, aren't we?
Yeah. Hmm.
Yep, you're definitely running some classic Anarch here.
Yeah, it's almost all core set right now.
Oh, your deck. Oh, yeah, your deck. Yeah, besides the adjusted chronotype there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So is the Red Runner tournament, are they following any additional rules? Like you mentioned currents. Is there a no current thing, or is it just that you're trying to avoid currents
No, I
in your
just,
game?
I've actually, I've played a current one time. I had a deck that I grabbed offline, and I went on Jinteki and played currents, and I literally had somebody be like, "No thanks," and leave the game. You know what I'm saying? I
Oh
I,
wow.
I don't think people necessarily, a lot of people necessarily love currents, and they're pretty annoying to me as well. So I use them sparingly to say the least, right? But this is a net deck that I picked up, so it's it didn't have any in it. But yeah, I don't. I like what they've got now in Nisi is they're using these lockdowns, which are only for that one turn, right? So you'll
Mhm.
say that person has to, like, one of my favorite is this NAPD cordon, and they're like, you got to spend 4 + 2 for every advancement on that agenda. So you're able to throw it
Mhm.
out there and make them spend. If you put an advancement on an agenda and throw that out there, you're able to make them spend 6 more after they get through all your ice to do it. But it's only for that next turn, for that corpse turn, and then it goes
Yeah.
away, right? That's a little bit better than a persistent thing that you can't really deal with necessarily, in my estimate. But I am a noob, so don't take my opinion as gospel by any means. But
No, I think you're right.
hmm, maybe I'll get some money.
Let me see. Let me see if you'll get money.
I've been waiting for this.
uh, that is expensive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do this. Let's draw first. I think you might just get the money.
I'd appreciate it.
Well, I don't know, because I could trash that. Alright.
Oh, man.
Here it is.
Trash a card. So you're just going to dump cards, huh?
Yep. So I am gonna trash card. Trash a card. Great sub. It's not letting me break subs. Is it because I passed the wrong window?
Well, you got to
I'll
get it
discard
up.
the other two.
You got to get it up one more strength, don't you? Because I'm at 10 strength. So
Oh, that's why.
I wonder how I'm at 10 strength. Oh, +4 when it's the outermost wall. Yep, you're going to be without a hand.
Yeah, and this is the part where I'm going to hit a snare.
I hope so.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna just do this and discard the cards because this is taking too long. So.
Sure. All right, so we'll just you basically broke them all, right?
Yep. Yeah. I just spent my whole hand.
So I'm just going to go ahead and trash these cards then because they both get trashed. There we go. All right.
And then here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to jack out because I'm being a smart boy.
I thought you might do something like that.
Because if I steal an agenda, I don't want to get mid-season. And if there's a snare, I don't want to die.
Yep, I can understand that. All right, so I'm still broke then, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, but I'm also broke.
I know. Oh my. I'm just going to keep on digging myself a deeper hole here.
It's good because I'm noise, so I can help you dig that hole.
Oh man, where am I going? That's brutal.
Ah.
This is not going the way I want it to. I need cards to come out in just the right order for me, you know, at this point in my life. They don't like to do that very often.
Do I want a card or another credit? Probably another credit. forgot Jackson Howard is in this.
Yep. I'd like
That's
to.
nice.
I'd like to get one day. Place 3 viruses. So you're just gonna get a $2 and then trash it with, or $3 and then trash it with Aesop's next turn, huh?
Yep. That's how you make money in this deck. Nothing in the trash, huh?
There went that snare I was hoping you'd hit.
Oh, snap. So did I make the right choice then? I guess.
I mean, who knows? Yeah. You had a 1 in 5 chance of hitting it, you know?
Yeah.
I think you probably made the right choice. I wouldn't have made that choice because I'm just, you want to talk about aggressive. I got a compliment the other night. This guy was like, "You're the most aggressive runner I've ever met." And I... See, and here's what I tell everybody, right? It is a compliment, even though it's obviously it's also a negative too. You need to learn some.
Yeah.
I need to learn some sort of, middle ground there. But in life, I really don't take chances as far as where I'm not going to take a big chance to where I could lose everything, right? But in Netrunner, it's like it's the one place in life where I can just, and really in board games in general, I can go all in and just take the biggest chance ever, and if I fail, who cares, And so it's my place where I get my adrenaline rush at, I guess. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm willing to take those chances because you can just go for it. But it does make, it makes for some big moments too, right? If you get it, you're like, I can't believe I pulled that off. And if you failed, you're like, man, that was stupid, but who cares, It's
It's a high risk, high reward.
Yeah.
So you have Cerebral Overrider, so I don't know how I feel about all this now.
Come on in. The water's fine.
I feel like even if you score, I can still benefit from this.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, heal it. And let's run again. Yeah, let's trash your hedge fund.
Oh, you can trash. What do you? Oh, with the imp?
Yep.
Yep. See, I'm still learning these cards. I kind of know, but I don't. I had to go back and hover over them and refresh. Yeah, that's nice.
So the idea here is you either have to mid-seasons or you have to, or C-source, or you have to score the agenda, but you can't do both.
Right.
So that's why I figured it was okay running the hand there. Uh-oh. You are trying to kill me. I mean, not a surprise, but...
I actually just pulled off my first Sea Scorched combo the other day, like about a week ago, for the first time. It was exciting because, I never...
Oh, here we go. Trash the Scorched Earth.
Oh, you got to trash that. That's nice. Well, this is going well for you. I probably should have protected.
Oh, I wanted to trash that, though.
Don't you got one more?
You can only use one per turn, unfortunately. Okay.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would.
Wait, where'd that come from? Oh, you made me trash that. Man,
yep.
You're rolling.
Yeah. Alrighty.
I didn't even see that. I wonder when did you must install that? Must have been sitting there for the last 2 turns. I didn't even pay attention to it getting trashed.
Which one?
The cleaners you got there.
Yeah, I think maybe the Data Sucker when I played the Data Sucker or the Imp. One of those two gave me the noise trash.
All right, let's put some sort of stop to this here. Hopefully. I know you got Faust.
So I want to sell the amp for money. I don't think I need to. Okay, do I hit the continue to approach server, or you res it first?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
you res
ready.
it. I will. I gotta pay 2. Are there cards I can trash? So I'm gonna break the. Yeah, I'll break both.
All right.
Trash 1 card, break subroutine. So we're gonna trash.
So all you got to do is
Yep.
just trash 2 cards, right?
Yep. And then second one, I'll trash. I don't want to trash this, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to use this much. So I'll trash the medium. And then I'll get through.
All right.
I don't know why, but I trashed 2 and it's still telling me to trash another one. Maybe because I manually did it.
You accidentally trashed 1 to boost the strength.
Oh, that's what I did. Okay, well, I'm moving the parasite back in. Okay.
All right. We'll just. Are you able to press continue to pass ice? All right.
Yeah, it looks like I am.
Cool. As long as you trash 2 cards, we're good.
And you lose a credit
Yep.
when the
It did.
runner makes a successful HQ run.
Yep.
Let's run R&D.
Oh. That's not nice. This is not going well for me, I assure you.
Yeah, I'll use the data sucker. And then we will
Break a subroutine.
let's get rid of a parasite.
All right, you ready? Let's do it. You got it?
Nope. And what do I want to do last? Probably draw up. Go ahead.
Yep. It's, well, at least I can do this here. I'll go ahead and take this one back. Those aren't going to do me much good at all. Actually, you know what I wanted to do? I'm going to undo click here. And I'm going to go ahead and purge, I think. I should have purged.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I was getting a little out of hand there.
I needed to purge before you trashed everything with that amp, honestly, but I'm still learning how to work all that out, though.
So what people do is when the daily cast is about to go to 0, they actually sell the last 2 because I think you net more money in terms of efficiency than if you just let it finish.
You mean by using Aesop's Pawn Shop?
Yeah, the Aesop's Pawn Shop on the 2 remaining.
Yeah, you get extra buck.
Man, maybe I should have kept the medium. Let's get medium and cash back.
You don't have to reveal those, do you? No, you don't.
I think you do. Oh no, you don't. Shoot.
Thanks for sharing.
Okay, well, well, maybe I'm playing mind games with you.
Yeah, yeah, that's possible. This is not going well here. It's about to get out of hand. This is an easy day for you.
Yeah, it's not great at this point with the medium and the 1 ice on 4 credits.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just broke. I'd need.
So, I debated long and hard if I should have broken that curtain wall. I think it was the right move. Like, I lost my whole hand, but I think it was worth it.
For sure.
Otherwise, you would have steamrolled, and it would have been a very different game.
Yeah, I'd have kept that money up and waited for a chance to punitive you and, been able to manipulate my ice with Blue Sun, and it was definitely the right move.
Yeah. Oof. There's a Jackson, and then there's government takeover.
Nice. Well, that was a crushing victory. 12-12.
Yeah.
Good game.
Good game.
You still got it. How many games? So, how many games would you say on estimate you think you've played, of Netrunner?
Oh man. Well in the 300s, if not more.
300? Just.
Yeah, it's probably more than that. It's really hard to keep track of it at a certain point.
Oh, you already created?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay. Here, I'm creating it. I thought I saw the game pop up. I gotta believe you played more than 300, man. I played 200, and I'm.
Yeah, you're probably right. Let's see how many I have in JNet. Stats. Oh, definitely. Okay, so I have 280 in JNet. So probably a lot in Octagon and then in person too. So yeah, definitely more than 300.
You're probably looking at maybe about 1,500.
Yeah, that sounds closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird because you kind of lose the track of time and how many games you've played after a while.
Yeah, I keep mine all tracked on BGG for all my games.
Nice.
If you want to see a more extensive list of my board game and love and hate, you can see every game I've ever played on there. I got that Red 85 is my BGG handle, so feel free to go there and creep, stalk my game collection.
Sounds good. Was Jeeves Model Bioroids in Sandman?
What's that?
No, it wasn't. I think this deck is wrong. Hold on.
I don't care if you play it, man. It ain't gonna make no difference.
Let's start over. This is the wrong deck.
Okay.
This is a completely different deck than what I wanted to play.
Alright, no problem.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
Yeah, this has, plus this has currents, it has like a Mumbat card. This is not the deck I expected. I thought I only had one Nero's Hub here. I will concede. Let's see. Oh, I see what I did. Okay.
Yeah, I'll say this: my court play is pretty pitiful, man. It's like I said, the cards got to come out just about perfect for me to actually pull off a win. I just sit around. I haven't, mastered the windows. I get it right sometimes, but more times than not, it's not happening. So
Hmm.
it's
Oh no, I clicked the wrong deck again.
uh,
I just loaded the same deck.
I
All right,
keep
let's try
on.
this
I,
one
I
more
love
time.
what you're doing here. I wonder. I'm like, does this guy see my hands? Because like I'm getting good hands here. You're making me boot them all. Both of those
All right,
hand.
third time's the charm.
Yeah.
All right, we're clicking the nearest hub fast advance, not the new deck one.
All right.
All right, we're good. We're good.
All
This
right.
is it.
Cool. Yep.
I'm really sorry about that.
No, you're good. I'm telling you, it don't bother me at all. It's about the easiest fix there is to leave game and create a new one. All
Yeah.
right. I want to keep this hand, kinda.
So back in the day, everyone was running Andromeda. So Sweeps Week was like the best card in the corp side for money because Sweeps Week is you get a money for each card in the runner's grip, and Andy starts with 9 cards.
Mm.
You play a Sweeps Week turn 1, and boom, you got $9 from it.
Yep, that makes sense.
But you're running Leela, so darn it.
Yep, yep.
I'm not gonna get those 9 credits.
Got to keep them guessing around here, man. Leela's become quite the idea. I mean, it already was, but a lot of people are playing it for sure.
I've heard, yeah.
I don't know. I'm mulliganing. I probably shouldn't have mulliganed that, but maybe I should. I don't know. Let's see. All right, let's see what you got here. I found a card the other day. I was playing in that Jumpstart, that reboot, and I found Astrolab, and it seems like it seems like it was created just to counteract Near Earth Hub. Every time you create
Yeah,
a
it
new
was.
server, and it's not
And
even.
it worked pretty well. People definitely ran it, but it just wasn't enough to counter Near Earth Hub.
And it was every time you create a new server, not just the first time, right?
Yep.
All right, let's see here. It's time. It's time to kick this engine off, man. I think early. Let's see here. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. I need an early.
Nice.
I need an early cheap agenda here.
So a tip for you: always do your unknowns first and your knowns second. So you don't know what you're gonna see on the top, but you do know the outcome of playing Daily Cast or playing Katie. So you always do the access first.
Yep, that's a good tip. I've learned it. I had that principle going with the card draw, right? The principle is always draw a card, draw your cards first, right? But that's adding to the principle, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
That's what I needed, an early cheap agenda to give me a chance here.
All right. Whoops. That is not what I meant. I meant to res it. If it gives me an extra credit here, it shouldn't. So I'm going to lower that. I clicked the wrong thing. I should be at 8. Okay. You bounced my ice. Not cool. Let's start with seeing what cards we can get. New remote. That there. That here. Okie doke.
So with the reboot, they actually took Leela and they said that the corp gets to choose the agenda that they bring back. What do you think about that?
Oh.
Do you think that Do you think Leela was overpowered, or do you think she was pretty good as is? And do you think that's a good balancing trick there, or what do you think?
I don't know. I think she was fine the way she was, and I don't really think that changes much. It just makes her really not as good. But at the same time, she, I don't know how good she got. She was always decent, but it sounds like she got really strong recently with some of the new cards.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Hmm. Let's see here. Let's go there. We will. Oh, wait. Hang on. Before I do that, I need to do something real quick. Sorry. And do click. We need to first and foremost run archives,
Okay.
get $2, do a sure gamble, and now we're gonna tow
Right.
that. Oh boy. I see
There it is.
I see the handwriting on the wall there. The one plus is I can.
You're not gonna use the Leela thing?
Yeah, I meant to. I don't know what just happened. Hang on,
No.
can
You
you
can click on her, I think.
can I? Okay, let me do that. Nope, I can't. Can we undo click real quick?
Yeah.
I don't think it changed anything for me. Uh, let's see here. I clicked. I thought I clicked on it and clicked on. There we go. All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna score it.
All right. This one. There we go. Hmm.
So I'll be honest, I forgot about the Leela bouncing when you score as well. So that might change my opinion of it. But because for example, if you had a account siphon here, that would be nuts. Because you could account siphon, clear the 2 tags. So what I should have done is gotten at least one advancement on the Astro script before I did any voodoo there.
Yeah, that is a technique that I see a lot of people do. Is always try and make sure they got a click after they score an agenda so they can put that ice back out.
Yeah. So let's get some money. HQ. HQ. Because I do not want you siphoning me. I don't care if you see my hand, but the siphon scares me.
You got 14 money?
Yep.
Let's see here.
Nice. You draw a card. Nice. Hedge fund. Put that on R&D. Ooh. Turntable.
If I can, that turntable's cool because if I could swap your Astro script, I didn't think of those
Yeah, the
implications.
turntable is the play here.
I never thought of those implications before.
Yeah, the reason people were playing turntable around this time was for the Astro script.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna let it. Unfortunately, I think you got to click continue to encounter or something.
Oh, that's right.
Let's see here.
Do I click continue to encounter
Yep.
again?
Yep. Every time. There's a lot of clicking going on there. Let's see. Matching fully break. Man, it's expensive. I might have to do better than that.
He just summarized Eli 1.0.
Yep.
Man, that's expensive.
Yep. All right, now you got to click pass and continue. It took me a while to get back in the groove of that myself. Or just get into it, and at the period, you have to remember to constantly just keep your mouse over here to click when somebody makes a run.
Now that I know that turntable's in the game, I don't want to keep this in my hands.
Yep, let's see. What do I want to bust up here? Let's do that one. What do we got here? Toll booth. Well, that worked out well. Oh, a quandary. Okay. Is it about to be another Astro train here? With a breaking news to wrap it up? It's brutal. Wow. It's easy. Real easy. I don't think there's any stopping you at this point. I never could get my breakers here. It's brutal. Wow. Still nothing. I should have been doing this the whole... I should have been drawing a lot more to try and find them.
I think it's damn if you do, damn if you don't kind of situation, unless you're like Andy and you can get like that huge burst at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't start strong, if you're just like most runners where you kind of have to build up a rig, you can't let them, but at the same time you also can't like not be building up and getting stuff to break the ice.
Yeah, I've been looking for stuff, but again, it's like you said, it's funny because you'll see a hand that's a bunch of breakers and stuff, and you're like, I need some money, so you'll mulligan it, but then all you'll get, it's funny, especially on Jinteki, because it feels like all you'll ever get is just money the rest of the...
Right.
You know, oh, was that an agenda over there, just sitting out there?
just sitting there.
You're just toying with me now, man. That's just mean. So
I got pretty flooded with agendas in my hand. So I put the NAPD out there because I was like, it gives me a draw and it's 4 for you to steal, and that was like when you were broke.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, worst case scenario, he gets it, he gets a bounce, and he loses $4.
Right.
But yeah, I just didn't want like 4 agendas in my hands.
Yeah, I definitely didn't play these two games well, and I also, and some of the card draw was an issue, but I mean, I definitely was over here chatting with you and enjoying it and not paying attention like I needed to, but still, you played your game and I did not, so congratulations, sir.
You didn't play bad, like you said you didn't play well, but you didn't play badly either. I think, I definitely started sweating bullets when I saw Turntable out. And the gang sign too.
Yeah, I've had some success with this deck. Again, this is a net deck. I've probably played it about 4 times at this point, and I have seen the cards come out and me get that rig up and running. And it's pretty nasty if you can get all 3 breakers up. I mean, that's pretty much the case anytime, but
yeah,
it'll definitely do its job. I finally got an account siphon, but I didn't have a code gate. I had a number of options in my hand from legwork, headquarter interface, and account siphon, but I had no way to get into headquarters there at the end. So
yeah,
stink.
So I think this is gang sign Lila. I think it's like a Spags deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a friend, Rumi, he was pretty active on Reddit as well. He loves this deck and he used to play a lot. The trick is you really want to be drawing a ton, like you said. And then you want to get the gang signs early. You want to mulligan for money and the gang signs because that's what's going to make the corpse sweat bullets because then they don't know like when to score. It slows them down because they have to deal with Leela's ability and they have to deal with the gang access. And so that's the 2 cards you really want to get is money cards and the gang sign. And then the breakers, of course, as soon as you get them. But what you can do is you can just play a game of attrition where they're sweating bullets because they don't want you randomly getting points. And then they're ready to go and they have a ton of money and you just roll through their servers.
Got you. Yeah, it's one thing to have a deck. It's another thing to know how to use it, right? So
yeah, but that, a lot of that's just playing it a ton.
Yeah.
It's a super fun game deck to play though, because you essentially are like doing your thing, and the corp is like, oh god, this is the worst thing ever, and you're like, what's wrong? I'm just playing Netrunner, and the corp is just sweating.
Yeah, I could see that. I'm sweating on both sides usually. I feel pretty, like I said, I get some games where if you saw my runner play and like probably 1 out of every 3 games, you'd be like, wow, that's pretty solid, right? And then the other 2, I kind of just, I don't get what I need and it kind of just stagnates and I'm not got the tempo I need and it just kind of, they roll on me. So it's just like you said, it's one of those things of just keeping on playing, keeping on training. Learning my enemies is kind of the new thing, right? Learning the how each corpse scores, so I can understand how I need to play each different archetype and all, and how the runners
Hmm.
and all. That's one of the things I'm starting to prepare to kind of add to my preparation, because people have shared that with me, and I'm like, it, just spending a little bit of time researching the deck I'm going to be playing each week if I know it. So
Yeah.
I got a lot of work to do, but I appreciate you coming on and playing with me. I had a good time, and I learned.
Yeah, I had a really good time too. You're a good interviewer, and it was a really fun experience.
Well, as we'll share with the people on the interview, we did an amazing interview. I had a blast, and extracted a lot of information from you, and yet I didn't press record. So we're
It's all good.
we're gonna go back and do that again, and I'll probably pop that up before this one. So be looking out. Check out both Kenny's interview as well as our games played, where he provides some excellent information for us newer players and shows us newer players how it's done. So, all right, Kenny, it's been a pleasure, and I look forward to hopefully seeing you around. Like I said, definitely once things kick up in the local meta again, I hope to see you on Jinteki some, and maybe even in some future tournaments out there. So,
Sounds good.
yep. And
Alrighty.
yep, take care.
See you, Sprite.